All right, guys, you got a couple different options when it comes to these little ATC70s. You can buy a seat that's already assembled, or you can buy just a cover. Always keep in mind that these ATC70s, your early Honda three-wheelers, had a metal pan. And as great as a metal pan is, they rust out. And you really never know until you take one of these completely apart what the condition of the pan is. So today what we're gonna do is we're gonna pull this off real quick. It's really a 10-minute job. The guys at Vito's Performance Products carries a full line of replacement seats for your ATC70. They have the black, the blue, and the pleated. You can get them with and without the Honda logo on the back. You can get them assembled, or you can get just the covers. Follow the link, go over to Vito's website, check them out. You're not going to believe the prices. It's the best price in town. All right, you've got 4 12mm size bolts that you need to remove. There'll be 2 on either side of the backbone here in the front, just underneath the plastic, and there is 2 underneath the back. Now, a little trick on getting these 2 out of the back is to use a long extension on, say, an impact gun or a ratchet. Pull it off in the front and kind of go forward with it. So now we've got our fenders over here on the table. 10mm socket is what you're going to need, and there's 6 bolts, I think, that holds the original seat pan to these fenders. Just be careful when you take these apart. This metal bracket lifts straight up. All right, so now's the moment of truth. How bad off is this pan? Just lift this original fenders off. Got to be careful with the original fenders. Got a metal bracket here. Be sure to retain that. Fenders look really good. This pan actually, spider webs included, looks really good. This would be a great candidate to reupholster. When you have a metal pan, you have these little metal triangles or cutouts, these little barbs, if you will, and the seat cover is pulled over, pulled up into the barb, and it pulls tight against the cover. It's not a difficult project. It's certainly a DIY project you can do at home. If your foam is in better condition than mine, then I would definitely recommend going to Vito's and picking up the correct ATC70 cover. He does offer the black cover and the black cover in the pleats if that's what your machine has. All right, so I took the opportunity to go ahead and clean these fenders up. I want to finish up this installation and show you really just how easy it is. So remember this metal bracket here, that needs to stay in place. The seat is actually going to sandwich it to the plastic. So I like to take the seat and we put it on. I'm telling you, it's a nice heavy unit, guys. If you want to compare it to an original, it's really, really close. It looks great. Weight-wise, it may be a tad heavier. Same type of metal-based construction, the same types of tabs. The cover is wrapped around really nice. This is right out of the box. So what I'm going to do here is we're going to take these nuts off of here before the seat is bolted on. So same size tools, all factory size, 10mm. All right, so once you take your 10mm bolts off, you'll see the stiffening plate still here. I'm going to leave this plate intact, even though the original one does not have it. We're going to pick up our fenders. We're going to place them back on top of the seat here. All your bolts will pass through just as they did before. Push them down, make sure it's good and a solid fit. All right, so once we get our main bracket on here in the front, it's just as simple as going back through and taking the same 10mm bolts that came with your seat and putting them right back on. Just tighten up that final tighten by hand. Good and snug is all there is to it. Check that out, guys. All right, there you have it. 4 bolts, 2 in the back, 2 in the front, and our fenders are back on, and you're ready to hit the trail, guys. It's just that simple. It's a 10-minute DIY project. I just don't think you can beat the price. I don't think you can beat the quality of the seat. They do offer 2 different models. You can have this one already assembled, or if you do want the Honda name on the back, you will need to buy that cover separately. But those are the 2 ways that they offer it. Great price, great customer service, right out to me. I had this seat in 2 days. Looks good, the fit's good, the quality is definitely there. It is a good looking seat, guys. 10 minutes. You can have this on your ATC70 or you can have this. It's just that simple. It's really a no-brainer. Vito's Performance Parts. Look him up at www.vitosperformance.com. I think it's the biggest transformation in the least amount of time and with the least amount of money.